Hey, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. And this is day 100 of the daily dose of mind stuff. We have hit 100 days of going live. This is it. 100 days. Oh, thank you. Thank you. 100 days of going live. That cracks me up. So this is the last day of the 100 days, obviously, of going live. However, I am going to continue in some form or fashion, but I'm going to kind of figure out exactly what that's going to look like, whether that's uh, once a week, twice a week, maybe Monday through Friday to finish off the year and then switch. I'm definitely going to take Saturdays and Sundays off. I've learned through doing this process that 7 days a week is just not needed. Um, and as you can see behind me, it looks a little different. I'm rearranging some things. So coming into the new year, this is going to look much different, and I'm going to be bringing a lot more value. Will not probably be going on my personal page. So if you want to follow and continue to follow the daily dose of mind stuff and what I'm doing, you can see it on my regular page, I guess, fan page, business page. I don't know what Facebook calls them now. I will still come live in LinkedIn and YouTube, but come join my Facebook group. There's the address there, Facebook groups / mind stuff for success. I'm going to be doing a lot more teachings in there that I won't be doing anywhere else. It's just for the private group. It's free to join. Just head on over there. And that's where there's a lot more in-depth trainings. I share a lot more different stuff I'm going to be in here in the next future. So yeah, come and join. So that being said, today I just picked up one of my books and opened up like I do in the morning. Um, Part of my study, I have my regular study, and then I'll just pick up something. And so I picked up Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy today, and it was pretty interesting because I turned right to what is impressed in the subconscious mind is expressed. So I'm just going to read a section out of this for you because it was uh, it's pretty interesting because it goes along with everything that we've been talking about over these past 100 days and what we've shared with videos of Bob and etc. But he says William James, the father of American psychology, said that the power to move the world is your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is one with infinite intelligence and boundless wisdom. So that's what we've been talking about when we bring in our stick person and we say that this power is flowing constantly to and through us. That's infinite intelligence. That's that power that's flowing in. That's spirit. And it comes into the subconscious mind. It says that he goes on to say that it is fed by the hidden spring that is called the law of life. Whatever you impress upon your subconscious mind, the latter will move heaven and earth to bring it to pass. You must therefore impress it with right ideas and constructive thoughts. So, this is something we're talking about all the time, right? The subconscious mind. So, we have our conscious mind. This is where we think. Our subconscious mind is where we feel. This is where emotions. This is our feeling mind. This is our intellectual mind. This is our emotional mind down here. And then our body here is what causes us to act, what takes the actions. So what he's saying is whatever is impressed into the subconscious mind, we take an idea, whether that idea is good or negative, it doesn't matter. Okay, positive, negative, good or bad, but whatever is impressed is expressed out of the body through our actions. So whatever's coming in through our senses and we pick up, through newspapers, television. Well, I guess people still do read newspapers, you know, the internet, one of the various social media outlets, whatever is coming in. And a lot of that stuff is crap. The majority of it is. And a lot of it is just fabricated. It's just flat out fabricated. And people share stuff without thinking. They immediately get emotionally involved in it. It sets up an emotion. Whatever that initial gut reaction is, somebody, oh, that gets them mad, or oh, well, that's hilarious. Whatever that feeling is, I mean, if you feel like that, you're not thinking about it at all. It's going straight into the subconscious mind, and your body's setting up the vibration, and you're immediately acting on it, whatever that action may be. Now, this I thought was really interesting. He goes on later to say that the reason that there is so much chaos and misery in the world is that so many people do not understand the interaction of their conscious and subconscious minds. They don't. People don't think. When these two principles are in accord or concord, in peace and synchronicity together, you will have health, happiness, peace, and joy. There is no sickness or discord when the conscious and subconscious mind work in harmoniously and peacefully. It just can't happen. So if you look at this is why it's so important to stop watching the news, stop paying attention to the news. I know some people, and I know you probably know some people, you might be one of them, I don't know, that the first thing that they do when they get up in the morning is they turn on the TV, and what is the station they have on is the news. And they get ready listening to the news. Now, if they're just listening to it in the background and they're not paying attention to it, and it's coming in through their sensory factor hearing, that's going to go straight into the subconscious mind. That's going to cause them to feel a certain way. So they're going to start their day feeling afraid, which most of the news now is fear-based, angry. How is their rest of their day going to go? If they've got those thoughts and they don't even realize it because they're not thinking. Most people don't think. They're letting whatever happens out here, they're letting this power flow in, and instead of choosing the idea they want, they're letting the ideas that someone else is suggesting to go straight into the subconscious mind. That's a form of hypnosis. So right now we have a society that's walking around like zombies. They're in a form of mass hypnosis. I mean, really, if you think about it, that's what it is. Everybody that's listening to the news, paying attention to all the negative stuff that's going on. Those ideas are coming into the subconscious mind, and then they wonder why the results that they're getting suck. It's because they're not monitoring their thinking. They're not monitoring their thoughts. They're not choosing their thoughts. Now, I know when I falter and start to move away from my study, if things start to pick up in my life and I get sidetracked, and then I start maybe paying attention to some of the things that other people are saying or the news, whatnot, I notice my feeling and I notice my results starting to change. It's when I study every day and when I'm constantly reading something, watching something, and consciously choosing the thoughts I want to have. See, because the other thing is in the conscious mind, we have the ability to accept or reject. So any idea that comes in, it may be super negative, it may be fear-based, it may be whatever it is. We can say, you know what, I'm not going to entertain that. Sure, that's possible, that's happening right now. I'm not going to ignore it, but I'm not going to get emotionally involved with it. I'm going to decide what I want to think and where I want my life to go. I'm not going to let someone else decide for me. And I'm going to choose. And then I'm going to impress that thought into the subconscious mind, because whatever is impressed is expressed. And that's what we want to do, is we want to choose what we're impressing into our subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind, like Dr. Joseph Murphy said, or it was William James that said, I'm going to take my glasses off. The subconscious mind, you have the power to move the world with your subconscious mind. It is one with infinite intelligence and boundless wisdom. So all the answers that you seek are there. You just got to ask the right questions and be open enough to hear them. So that is all the time that I am going to take today on this last day of my 100 days of the Daily Dose of Mind stuff. Like I said, I will be back. I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to take probably the rest of the week off with the lives to figure out what I'm going to do with this background here. I've moved some things around, and maybe I'll get some bookcases. I don't know. Got to figure out some pictures so there's not glare from the lights. Not a big deal, but I'm changing things around, and I will be back in some form or another. Let me know. I'm curious. Let me know what you'd like to see. Would you like to see like a Monday and a Friday, Monday and Wednesday, Friday, just a Wednesday? What would you like to see? Leave in the comments. Leave me a comment below. I'm curious to know what you would want to see. And like I said, join the Facebook group. There I'm going to be going in and doing a lot more in-depth teachings, trainings. I'll do 5-day trainings, workshops. That's where most of the stuff is going to be notified and done, because it's much easier to do in Facebook. Facebook makes it super easy to organize a group, create different things, guides, and just have everything set and organized in a way. Most of the other platforms don't have anything like that. So work with what you got. Come join me. All right. So that is it. Once again, I want to thank you guys for joining me, those who have been watching throughout the whole 100 days. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And monitor your thoughts. Really think about what it is that you are impressing into your mind. And I will see you later. This is Ed Reiner. Peace. God bless.